Hey everybody, this is Kim. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I do random technology videos and also videos about the gig economy. Today, as you can tell, I'm going to be talking about mail merge. Please don't be afraid and please don't click away. I'm going to make it really simple to use. It's a super powerful program. It's not a program, it's built into word processing programs that are, like Word and that sort of thing. It's a function of this software that allows you to create personalized documents to send to large groups of people quickly and efficiently. Think form letter, but I'm going to make it really cool, not like a typical form letter. I'm going to show you how to personalize it even further. And don't worry, it's easy. I'm going to show you. So what is mail merge? I'm going to briefly go over what it is, why it's so awesome, and some uses for it. I invite you to skip ahead to the tutorial portion if you already know what makes mail merge so awesome. But this part won't be long. I'm going to make it quick. So what exactly is mail merge? I found a definition online, so I'm just going to read that to you. It says mail merge is a process in which a computer program or system is used to generate multiple and potentially large numbers of personalized documents such as letters, mailing labels, email messages, envelopes, etc. It pulls data from a spreadsheet or database into a document. The process typically involves merging a template document, which contains fixed text and layout information, with data from one or more fields in a data source, such as a list of names and addresses. This allows the user to create personalized communication, such as a form letter addressed to multiple recipients, quickly and efficiently. Well, can you find mail merge? Well, in Word, Microsoft Word, and it's included. You just go up to the top, the ribbon, which is where all the little icons are and tabs, and it's located in the Mailings tab. You've probably seen it lots of times and just never wanted to dive in and try it, so that's why I want to show you. I know a lot of people are petrified at you just mention mail merge and people run. But don't be afraid. I'm really going to show you how easy it is. Okay, why is it so awesome? Well, mail merge is a useful tool for anyone who needs to create and send personalized communications to a large number of people. Now, doing mail merge for 1 or 2 letters isn't much of a time saver at all. But once you've got to do 5 or 6, you don't want to keep editing the same document over and over and over. That takes time. This will automate the process for you. So its efficiency is one of the main reasons it makes it so awesome. It allows you to create and send a large number of personalized documents quickly and easily, saving you time and effort compared to manually creating such documents. Personalization. By merging data from a database or spreadsheet with a template document, you can create communications that are tailored to an individual recipient. This can help to increase engagement and response rates. Consistency. Well, mail merge helps ensure consistency in the layout, formatting, and content of your communication, which can improve the overall professionalism and effectiveness of your communications. Customization. With mail merge, you can create communications for specific groups. I wrote grounds in my notes here. Groups of people or individuals based on certain criteria. Cost effectiveness. Well, time is money. In situations where mailing or communicating with a large number of people, mail merge can help save on time spent creating the documents. What do you need in order to do a mail merge? Well, you need a letter, or at least an idea of what you want to say in the letter. You don't have to have it created ahead of time, although that does make life easier. You need a data source, a list of contacts in a database or on a spreadsheet. Now, I'm going to show you how to do a mail merge with a template letter already created and an Excel spreadsheet with contact information already input in the spreadsheet. Do you have to have a letter already created? No, you can create it on the fly. You can type it while you're doing the mail merge. I just think it's a much quicker process to have the letter set up in advance. Okay, so let's get started. I suggest you watch the video all the way through first so you see the whole process. Then go back and play along, pausing the video at each step so you can learn by doing. By watching this, you're not going to know enough. You got to really do it, because once you do it a couple times, you'll see how easy it is. I'm going to try to go slow and add as many useful tips as I can. The process for labels and envelopes is similar. I think I'll do a follow-up video of that rather than add it onto this one because I don't want it to be too long of a video. Anyways, today we're just going to do a form letter. Okay, please like and subscribe while I get the tutorial started. If you'd like a copy of my sample documents, just email me and I'll send them to you. Yeah, but please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Okay, let's close this. I'm doing this on my laptop, so I only have one monitor, so unfortunately I'm doing this. Okay, so this is my spreadsheet that has all my user data. So I've got first name, last name, address, city, state. This is the zip code. The kid's name, here's the kid's birthday, and this is the assigned representative. So we're not going to use all this data. You can pick and choose what data you want to use. The key here is to have this first column, this header column on the top that I've made blue. This helps so much with the mail merge. So I could have just had all the names listed like this, and it would have said, you know, column C, column B, whatever. But by having these column headers, it really makes things easier. So get in the habit of doing this if you're going to be doing mail merge. Anyways, okay, so that's my data. And I have a letter already created, which is right here. So I have a date. This was today's date. Up here, I'm going to put the address of the recipient, the name and the address of the recipient. And then dear recipient, I'm going to pull this information from the Excel spreadsheet. And then in here, just to personalize it a little bit more, I'm going to put their kid's name right here. So they're going to think, wow, okay, this is about, you know, they know my kid's name. That's fantastic. This is just not a regular form letter. You could personalize way more than this. I just wanted to show you how easy it is just to do this. I'm going to use this document right here. Okay, so if you've never used Excel, I have a couple videos for very beginning users of Excel. You can go ahead and watch those. That will help you get familiar with it. This is all fake data that I used a random name and address generator to create all of this information. So these are not real people. These are not real addresses. I don't even know if this zip code matches this city. It's all very random. So none of this is real. So what I would do is save your spreadsheet somewhere where you can easily find it. Okay, so you know where it is because we're going to be accessing it from our Word document. I'm just going to minimize it here and maximize that. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is go up to the Mailings tab, which is right here. This is the ribbon. This right here is called the ribbon in Microsoft Office. Click on the Mailings tab, and you will see that you can do, just from right here on the icons, envelopes, labels, start mail merge, select recipients, merge to PDF, whatever. But I am going to use the wizard. Using the wizard will help you visualize because it comes up with some step-by-step tips over here on the right. So to do that, go to Start Mail Merge and click down here, Step-by-Step Mail Merge Wizard. Now, once you do this a couple times, you won't need the wizard anymore, but I still find it helpful sometimes because I don't do mail merge every single day. You know, just once in a while. So anyways, so this will guide you through the whole process. Now, so the first thing you do, you click where you want to start inserting. We're going to insert fields, basically. I'll show you what a field is. So I'm going to put the first name, last name, and then on the next line, the street address. Then on the next line, I'm going to put city, state, and zip. So that's going to be my little address block here. So first, we're going to go over here. Select document type. We're doing a letter, right? So that's pretty straightforward. And now you could pick any of these things, but I'm doing a letter. So then go down here and just click next. So it says select starting document. I want to use this current document. You could start from a template if you had one saved, or you could start, you know, from anything, but I'm just going to use the current one that's up right here right now. So then we have We could go back to previous if we made a mistake or wanted to see something or make a change, or we could say next, which I'm going to say next, and it says select recipients. Okay, so now this is where we are going to point to our document of data. So I'm using an existing list. You can select from your Outlook contacts, you can type a new list, but I already have a list created, so I'm going to use that one. Now you click here to browse and find it. I have it on my desktop in the merge folder, and it is this one right here. Okay, so it is going to use that data. It's basically just giving me some information about it, which you don't really need to worry about, but this is what you need to worry about. If you put that header row, like I told you, that had first name, last name, that the column headers basically, make sure you have this clicked. And then click OK. So now here's our data. Has everybody listed. Okay. Now, let's say you didn't want everybody and you only wanted to do some of them. I'm just going to show you this. I'm going to do them all, but you can click this top one. It'll unclick everybody, and then you could just go in and click people. Or you can click this top one and it'll click everybody. So this kind of toggles between nobody, everybody, nobody, and then you could just handpick if you want. But I'm going to do everybody. Okay, and that's it. So then we're going to click OK. So now it knows where my data is. It knows I'm going to use this document. And now I'm going to create my letter. So I've got this already filled out. Now I'm going to click on Next. Write your letter. I already have it written, obviously. This is where I'm going to insert our fields. So I clicked up here at the top. Remember, that's where I'm going to put the first name and the last name, etc. Now, you can go this way and do address, block, greeting, line, etc. But I like to do it manually because then I know exactly what it's going to look like. So I click More Items, and these are my column headers. It pulled it from my document. This is what I called them in Excel. I had first name, last name, street, city, zip, etc. Kid's name, birthday, whatever. I have some extra fields in here. Those are just parts of the form that I did not use. Anyways, so I'm going to say first name, click Insert, and then click Close. We are closing it because I want to put a space in here. So first name, space, and now I'm going to go to More Items, click on last name, and then Insert, and then Close. I'm hitting Close because I want to go down to the next line. You can just hit Enter, but if you hit Shift Enter, it goes, it makes the gap between the lines smaller, and I like personally how that looks. So I do Shift Enter, and now I'm going to put the street address here. So I go to More Items, and then I'm going to choose Street, Insert, Close. So that's going to be the street name. I'm going to do the same thing. Shift Enter. Now I'm going to get the city. More Items, City, Insert, Close. And I want a comma after that, so I'll just put a comma, then a space. Now I'm going to get state. More Items, State, Insert, Close. Now I'm going to put a space. More Items. Now the zip code. Insert, Close. Okay, so now we've got their address there. And that's all we really need at the top, right? So then we're going to go down here next to Dear. Dear space, and maybe I'm just going to put their first name. So let's go More Items, first name, Insert, Close. I want a comma after that. This is kind of in the way. So we'll just put a comma. Now I'm going to put their kid's name down here. I put this line here, so I'm going to get rid of this line first of all. Just highlight it. And, we have enjoyed having so-and-so. Okay, so we'll put a space, and now I'm going to put the kid's name here. More Items. Then I'm going to say kid's name, Insert, Close. Okay, so that's it. So that's my whole letter that I've done the mail merge. And I'm going to go ahead and preview my letter by clicking Next. So as you can see, we don't need these anymore. Oops. This was just so you could see what I was doing. Anyway, so now we've got the name, her address, her, city, state, zip. And here is her child's name down here. And then we've got that. We can scroll through and look at more. So it basically pulls the data from your spreadsheet and put them on these letters. So that's pretty cool, right? Very easy. Now you could go back and edit if you want. I'm not going to go through it, but you could just hit back and preview if you wanted to change something. This previous, like if you wanted to add some other data, like the rep number, like I have in that column, the representative name, you could say instead of I wanted to share some with you, you could say the rep name in there, whatever you want to do. But anyways, I'm just going to leave this like this. Okay, so now we're going to complete the merge. So we click on complete the merge. Now, this is my tip. Don't just click print, because if it doesn't come out right, you've just wasted a bunch of paper. Instead, I would say edit individual letters. So you click that and just say all. And what it's going to do is let us see them all. So then you can kind of scribe. So like what I do is kind of make sure that it didn't like hyphenate the name in some way or make it look weird. Just kind of scroll through them. It's not a big deal. But so this is your document. So now you can save it on your computer. You'll have it, you can print from here. You can pick which ones you want to print if you don't want to print them all. This is basically your completed document. So yeah, so that was a mail merge, and that's all there is to it. So now we've got our document here. If we would have said print, we wouldn't have this document to save for later. And you may not want to save it for later, but it's like right now I could just go file, print, and print the whole thing. But anyways, that's mail merge. It was pretty simple, and as you can see, it did not take very long. Anyways, yeah. So these are the options for mailings. Like I said, you can do it yourself. You could do start mail merge, and then it'll kind of go through the steps if you know the steps yourself. But this is where you find the wizard. The wizard is really the best way to go. And you can do envelopes, labels, everything using the mail merge wizard. So that's what I suggest you do until you get comfortable with it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel already. Thank you so much for watching.